when you told me you didn't need me anymore. Well, you know, I nearly broke down and cried. When you told me you didn't need me anymore. Oh, well, you know, I nearly fell down and died. Oh, darling, if you leave me, I'll never make it alone. Believe me when I beg you, ooh, don't ever leave me alone. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, oh, well, you know, I nearly fell down and died. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, oh, well, you know, I nearly broke down and cried. Oh, darling, if you leave me, I'll never let you down. Believe me when I tell you, ooh, I'll never do you no harm. Yeah, yeah. There I was with the old man, stranded again, so off I ran. Young world crashing around me, no possibilities of getting what I need. He looked at me and smiled and said, no, 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 child. You see, the dog and butterfly, in the air he likes to fly. Dog and butterfly, low, she had to try. She rolled back down to the warm, soft ground. Well, laughing, she don't know why. She don't know why. Dog and butterfly. Stumbled upon your secret place, safe in the trees, you had tears on your face, wrestling with your desire, that frozen stranger to steal in your fire. The message in my mind, only word that I could find. You see, the dog and butterfly, in the air he likes to fly. Dog and butterfly, no, she had to try. And she rolled back down to the warm, soft ground. Well, laughing, she don't know why. Hey, she don't know why. Dog and butterfly. We're getting older, the world's getting colder. For the life of me, I don't know the reasons why. Maybe it's living, making us giving, hearts rolling in, taking back on the tide. Balanced together, oceans upon the sky.
My name is Pam Gentry. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Been living here since I was about 8. My dad was in the service, so we traveled a lot when I was younger. Lived in Germany, Kansas, Kentucky, and we settled back here when I was 8 years old and he retired. I started singing, I guess, really when I was about 4 or 5 years old. I would go in my room and I would sing with a spoon. It was my microphone. And of course nobody knew I could sing except for my sister until I was about 13. And I was playing guitar and I was singing a song and my mom heard me and she came in there and that was it. She couldn't believe it. And I wouldn't use my vibrato at all in front of people until I was about 16. And then that was it. My mom owned a bar and she had me in there singing, you know. I was nervous as a tick, but, you know. Music is everything to me. Anytime I've ever had any issues in my life that brought me to my knees, I would always go to it. It was always there, and it always picked me back up. I met my son's father when I was 28. I got pregnant, and I was in a band when I met him. And I got pregnant, and after that, that was pretty much the end of it until my son was 11 because he didn't like it. He didn't want me to do it. Ultimately, what happened to him was very sad. It was 5 years, I guess, since we'd heard from him, and I got a bill in the mail that said he owed some hospital in New Orleans a bunch of money. So I'm like, wait a minute, he's in New Orleans? We didn't know where he was. We hadn't heard from him in 5 years. So I did some investigation. I found him. There was a church that all his mail went to, and I talked to the pastor there at the church, and he said, yes, ma'am, I know who you're talking about. He said, I will have him call you, and I also gave him his sister's phone number. Said, please call her. We don't know if he's okay or what. And he said, well, he's homeless. He's been living homeless. And he said, but I will have him call you. And I said, thank you very much. So about a week later, I get a phone call from this pastor at the church. And he said, Miss Gentry, you are not going to believe this. He goes, the day after I talked to you, Mr. Moats was sleeping in an abandoned building in some scaffolding 3 stories up and rolled off to his death. So, devastating, very devastating. But music has kept me going, and my son as well. We just keep on keeping on. This opportunity means to me that I would be able to actually do something that I love for a living. That there's a chance that I might be able to do something I love that I missed out on for 11 years of my life that I should have never stopped doing for anybody. And if I get this opportunity, I'm going to take it very seriously.